Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Tispora. I've been living in Japan for 4 years, and one of those years being the glorious year that has been 2020. So now many people have been asking me about what it's like living in Japan during COVID-19, and some people have been saying that it seems like Japan's doing very well with COVID-19 and it's maintaining and handling the situation very well. When I'm really thinking, I don't know if this is quite 100% true. So, I'm sure you've seen all the headlines. Japan's going through a third wave, coronavirus discrimination. Is it a success or disaster? So, what is COVID-19 really like in Japan? Let me take you on this little adventure. And let's not forget our masks. Let's go! So, as of December 17th, there are 3,059 new reported cases across the country. Now, I say reported because it is unbelievably difficult to get tested here. So, quite possibly, there could be more. Especially if you're not experiencing corona symptoms, or even if you are, it is so difficult to get the PCR test. And especially if you're a foreigner, it's still so difficult. There's so many barriers to getting access to the test. Like, even I tried to get tested and it was so crazy because they initially refused because they needed proof from the government that I was exposed to an affected person, even though the person that got coronavirus told me that they had it. But it was so frustrating, but that's a story for another video. As you can see, there's a lot less people in this station. As of last week, the Osaka governor announced a state of emergency and suggested that people avoid going out unnecessarily. Thanks to the Japanese law, it is nearly impossible to have a forced lockdown like the ones you've seen in LA, New York, or Paris. Japan's constitution does not allow the government to demand that individuals stay home because of civil liberty concerns. Locking down can only be a request, and it cannot be mandatory or enforced. So, to prevent the spread of the coronavirus, most people wear masks because of the collective nature of the culture. When I look around at the people every day wearing masks, it just seems like a habit or is a custom, more like a social etiquette that shows consideration for other people because people don't want others around them to get sick. And so wearing masks helps other people feel more secure and more safe. But I don't know if this is always the case. In restaurants and stores, we also see many attempts to social distance as a way to prevent the spread as well. And let's not forget the Holy Grail, the Go To Travel campaign and the Go To Eat campaign that the government is using to encourage people to travel and to stimulate the economy during a pandemic. Unbelievable, but so believable because I really think that Japan only cares about the economy and not about the people. Clearly, because they are not testing enough people. They only care about the money, money, money. It's all about the money, money, money. Give me all your money, money, money. This is Japan's theme song during the pandemic. But I digress. And when entering stores, you have to check your fever. Usually there's like a little machine there that checks and gives you like a little green go sign, as well as hand sanitizer before you enter. My hand's been looking hella crusty these days. Ooh. Anyways, I am shopping in Daiso right here. I love Daiso. But you can see at the front of the cashier register, there is a plastic screen. There's plastic everywhere. Japan loves plastic, as well as social distancing markers on the floors, which is really helpful, as we must keep 6 feet away from each other. Lonely, so lonely. Also, when you enter bathrooms, you see many signs about how to wash your hands, which I think is so important here because many Japanese people don't know how to wash their hands. I'll be in the bathroom at school and I just hear boop, boop, like 2 little droplets from the sink. And I'm just like, no, that is not washing your hands. But Japanese people don't really have like physical contact with each other, so people don't really wash their hands as thoroughly as we do in America. Checking temperatures and desanitizing are the main prevention measures being taken in Japan, as well as plastic coverings, covering chopsticks and spoons with plastic as well. Japan is trying really hard to counter the spread of droplets while eating. I'm curious, what preventative measures are being taken in your home country? Let me know in the comments below. Now, come join me on my next video as I serve the tea time with tea, about COVID-19 in Japan and teaching at schools during the pandemic. I'm not talking about online school. I'm talking about face-to-face, mask-to-mask, in-person school. Join me for the tea. A visual representation of me shading COVID-19 so hard